Okay, just checking what you've done already. I went to this guy, he was already a lead, so I converted him and I put in the date that of the face-to-face meeting, which is this one. It says 14 at the top, right enough, but it says 20th here. If you can pick either of them if that happens, it doesn't really matter at this stage, almost a year later. So then Fury. So we go to Fury. Always search from this box up here rather than anywhere else. Otherwise you might miss things. Search for a small name as well. Don't search for the whole name or it might be slightly different than you don't. So there's Dennis. And there he is a contact already, so you're not going to have to convert him, or maybe you already did convert him. So then we just go down here. First face-to-face meeting, you probably put that in. So there it is, that one's fine. So this guy, I'm going to try and Moncho. You might have a few gifts coming up. So this is what you would do when you were looking for what to update as well. Just the same process that I'm doing here. So there he is. I don't know if you put him in or if he was in already. And you just click him. There he is. Face-to-face meetings there. Yep, that's fine. Don't worry about this MC thing. I'm not quite sure what it is. Samantha Duplessis. Now I know that she's in because I've been dealing with her, but I'll check anyway that you've put the date in. See, if you're doing it like this, what I'm doing just now, you should be able to put quite a few in. I mean, this is taking me. Oh, there's Samantha. I don't know how long we're taking for this, but less than a minute to find it, and then obviously you'd have to put in the date. Dates in correctly. So this is the kind of way that I would do it. Some here, I don't want to avoid the difficult ones. Konya. There he is. I'm going to open that at the same time. I'm going to go back to this one and get the next one. I know that this is Jackie Twala, but it doesn't say here. But if you just, well, you could always ask me with difficult ones. Sometimes I'll know, sometimes I won't. This is Konya. It's done. That's fine. The time's not really that important with this one, by the way. You don't need to put in the time. You do when you're making appointments now, but for going back on these things, it's not important. So there's, you look for Jackie, you came up with Eric, you see Jackie in the email address, so you think, oh, this must be the Eric Jackie person that I'm looking for. Well, so I'm kind of saving time here because I'm copying this while this one's already searching. You could even have a couple of these windows open at the same time, so that you could speed up. And so while this one, sorry, it's not loading. So there's Jackie, time of the first face-to-face meeting. You've got that in correctly. So we'll just search in this box while that one's loading. Nawaz, then I'll go back to here. Basil. Obviously, when I know people, I'm going to abbreviate their names more than if I don't know them. There's Nawaz, so I'm going to open that. Meanwhile, I'm going to go to this one. Still waiting. I don't know why that's going so slow there. Oops. Put that in a different frame. And then I'm going to search for Ashley. You could always search for the cell phone number if you had trouble. Look at Basil. There we go. I don't know why. Oh, just because I went into recently created contacts, but that's a coincidence. So these are ones that I don't know, did you actually create these contacts rather than editing the ones that were already there? But whatever you're doing, it's correct. But it's interesting if they're not there. I'm not searching and finding two of them, so it doesn't look as if you're actually adding in ones that aren't already there. So it looks like you're doing it correct.